All right, exercise 6. We have another list, 526, 538, 550, all the way up to 910. And we're asked to find how many numbers are in this list. So again, let's start by looking at the difference between consecutive numbers. So what's happening here? We're going from 526 to 538. So we're adding 12. 538 to 550, we're adding 12. And 898 to 910, I bet you guessed it, 12. All right, so we have a multiple of 12 in here, but I'm looking at these numbers and they're kind of big. I'd rather have worked with smaller numbers. I think I can, since I know my multiplication tables, I only know smaller numbers. So the first thing I want to do is make these into smaller numbers. And probably the easiest thing to do is just subtract 500 from all of these numbers, and then we'll get some numbers that are a bit more manageable. So we'll get 26, 38, 50, all the way to, what is this, 410. Okay, so now we've got some numbers that are more manageable. And the other thing too, the difference is still 12 between the consecutive numbers. But I can also see now that these are not divisible by 12. But I could make them divisible by 12 if I just subtract 2, because it looks like if I subtract 2, I get 24, and I know that's divisible by 12. So let's do that. Let's subtract 2, and we'll get 24, 36, 48, and all the way up to 408. And now I can see definitely that this series is all the numbers are divisible by 12. So in order to close the gap between the numbers, I want to divide by 12. So when I do that, I get 2, 3, 4. And when I divide 408 by 12, I get 34. Okay? So now I have a list of numbers where the gap between them is 1. So they're counting numbers. And all I need to do now is just shift it by 1 to, so that I'm starting with 1. So we have 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 33. So I haven't changed the number of numbers. All I've done is do something to each number in the list, but I haven't changed the number of numbers in the list. So the number of numbers in this list is 33.